Yeah, for
This is gonna leave us up as a VOD, so we should probably introduce ourselves.
I'm Aaron. I'm gonna be playing the Necromancer today. And
Yeah, I'm trying to think of like roles. Like we kind of all do everything.
Yeah, we all.
Like,
Yeah, we should. Everybody does everything. We're a 3-man development team. We do everything. But if you know us from the Discord, I'm Kid Phantom, or what is my name in Discord now? K Fantasy, and the one playing is Alucard, and then we got Scott S. in the cut.
There's a
the
lot
artist.
Of artists.
Yeah, there's a stable of artists.
There's a lot of artists. Rafis did the animations for the player and the enemies, and this guy named Gordon did some player animations too, and some enemies, and Hannah Habella did all the environmental art, and Valerie Kim did the initial art for the game, the initial concept art and the initial portraits, but Rafis took over and did like the portraits after.
Kratosina says, I saw a Kickstarter that magic is harder. Yeah. You know, maybe it's more difficult. Like, there's a difference in the learning curves. I would say that, like, magic has a steeper learning curve, but because you sit with the same abilities for such a long time, it probably, like, flattens out. I will say the Necromancer is the most melee of the magic archetypes. He's got like a sword ability.
Also, we're gonna be flying through all the text because the goal here is just to give you a sense of like where we're at with development. We don't want to like spoil all the whole story.
Yeah, true that.
Yeah, that's a good point to make. We're gonna be going through 3 bosses. We're gonna fight the werewolf boss, Beelzebub, and Pazuzu, and we're gonna probably not hit like any side content stuff. We're just gonna play straight through and kind of give you guys a sense of like the scope of the game and what we've been working on, what the main systems are, that sort of thing.
Yeah, this is the most important part of the entire game, where you can't talk to a girl.
Yeah. Inciting. You don't have the stats to talk to this girl yet.
Oh, can they hear the music? Yeah, can you guys hear the audio from the game? Because the music is sick all the way through.
Dude, thank you.
So this is the first time you see anything like supernatural in the game.
Yeah. No one at Black 7 Studios recommends going into the bedroom of girls that won't talk to you at school, by the way, just to be clear.
Okay, so that's like I skipped it, but that's the class select screen. So you choose your class right there, and when you choose your class, you get your first basic item, which it forces you to equip your item before you leave.
In this case, it's the basic geometry book. All of the spell books are like mundane, regular books. Kind of like the theme of the game is like this fantasy is happening in a normal world. So instead of potions, you've got soda pop. Instead of spell books, you've got geometry textbooks. So each one of those classes in the class select screen has 3 archetypes associated with it that play differently. Melee, for example, has Barbarian, Knight, and Rogue. And in this instance, Magic has Necromancer, Sorcerer, and Wizard. They play differently, extremely differently, and the melee ones and the ranged ones can all cross-class. So you could be like a rogue / barbarian and become an outlaw.
You're about to see the necro.
But the magic ones are locked in. And here's the Necromancer, who summons a skeleton named Henry.
So the Necromancer can summon this dude. I wonder if I can show you my spells. Okay, so here are the spells. If you
Open
don't-
your spellbook. It's the
Yeah.
the
Here it is.
Yeah.
If you don't know how to use the spells, this game is kind of different. You use your. I'm playing with a keyboard. That's like, you can play with a mouse now if you're using the melee class, but like it's really impossible to play the spellcaster without using the arrow keys or a controller.
We recommend controller.
Yeah, you should probably use a controller, but each magic class has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. What? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. For a second I was like, wait, that doesn't make sense. So each class has 10 spells, and it's the different combinations of the buttons, and then your cast button is like square, so it's really, like, you'd think it'd be hard at first, but then you get the muscle memory to know like what each of your spells do. The Necromancer is kind of cool. So his deal is, you summon Henry. It's not like Diablo where you have like a horde of undead. You have this one guy, Henry, that comes out and fights for you, and then you can like, he gets buffer in the skill tree, like based on how you want to build him with different stats or whatever. But you can summon Henry, he has an attack, and then you can unsummon him and he can turn into a sword. And then there's like other attacks that kind of like buff him or damage him. His health bar is like right here in the top left, and if you have the more health he has, the more damage he does, and the less health he has, the less damage he does. So like, if a bunch of enemies are hitting him and he's at 0 health, he's going to be doing 0 damage. But if he's doing 0 damage in Henry form, if you turn him into the sword, he's doing max damage, and you can swing around the sword like that. So it's this weird like
very cool
dance you kind of play. Like, you bring him out, you fight a bunch of stuff, you'll see. And then like his other spells kind of like synergize around it. Like, some of them heal him, some of them damage him. So you're just playing with, like, you don't have a mana pool. You're basically just playing with his health bar, like a mana pool kind of, but it's also modifying the damage. And then like his like all elements spell or whatever of each element is like, you can turn into him, and you can go inside of him for a limited amount of time until he runs out of health. He like drains health, and you can attack with him, and then you can cancel it at any time and like come out of him like that. So as Henry gets healed up, you see my sword is doing like no damage. So it's like, when your sword is doing no damage, you pull out Henry, and then Henry's doing like max damage. And you can kind of keep it topped off. Or I'll show you right here. Bone Shatter, command Henry to explode into 206 bones. I don't know how to say. Bone Shatter.
Hey, is that guy like reading spells from a spellbook at a party?
Yeah, dude,
Nah.
Summon my Skull Man.
Oh my god, what is that, a giant skeleton?
Oh, this fight's different. They haven't seen the new fight. They haven't seen the new. Like,
No.
he has a phase 2. Yeah, check this fight out, Alden. If he's got like a phase 2. Oh, he's my man is doing 0 damage.
Yeah, that's kind of the limiting factor of developing your own station, is figuring out what cooldowns are.
Yeah, so this
Here's
is
phase
phase
2.
Oh, I just threw a
Yeah.
backwards fireball. That was super cool. Yeah, this is phase 2. Where I'm about to hit him with a 1-2 right here.
Oh.
No.
Oh, you got him.
I got glowing red eye and Ring of the Dead. I think these are really, really good
Ring of
items.
the Dead's
for-
good.
Do you want to like go over your equipment right
Super
now and like what it's
damage.
doing? Just kind of go over the, you know, like the explanation of what they're doing and the stats and stuff.
Okay, yeah. I guess these two first items are pretty self-explanatory. I'm getting 2 HP. This one's resisting fear. So like, I think that's a 20%
Okay.
chance to resist a fear, right? Because it's out of 100.
Yeah,
I think
Yeah.
yeah.
And guts, wits, and muscle are just basically like strength, dex, and int. If you're curious about what they actually do, you can just like hover. When you're gonna put a point into your secondary skills, you can see what they do right here on the left. It's like each point of guts gives you 11 stam, 1 move speed, 1 evade, 1 slow resist, 1 fear resist, and then +2 to your like guts weapon damage. So, and each one's different. Like muscle gives you. I think you can check in your notebook too, like what each one does. Yeah, here it is.
Yeah.
So like this shows you too. 1 point of muscle is 20 HP, 1 def, and then muscle weapon. And so like each weapon, I can't show you because I'm the sorcerer or the magic class or whatever. But if you're the melee class, there's like 3 different types of weapons, or sorry, 2 different types of weapons, like muscle and guts weapons, and it shows you in the bottom right hand corner right here what kind of item it is. So like you can, that's like a chest piece, so it shows you that's like an armor accessory. So you can have 3 of those equipped, and then you can have a weapon. So you can have 3 accessories and then 1 weapon. And then there's crafting in this game too, so if it has like a little hammer, it's like a crafting item that you can use in crafting. And then the potion is consumables.
Alright, new stuff. We're entering the sewers.
You guys have never seen this stuff before.
This is also where you meet Heron, who is the fast travel system of the game.
It's a
as you'll see here,
screen.
Charon basically wants you to, he wants your soul, right? So he agrees to ferry you around until you die. There's a little corpse explosion for you. This is where we meet Nut Chorus. A man who believes the world is ending, but not for supernatural reasons.
I could have killed you sneaking up on me in the porta john. What is it anyway? Some kind of... how do you do his voice? Like, what kind of voice does he have? Is he like... Does he have a Texan?
What is it anyway? You some kind of apocalypse deviant? Bathroom bully? Figure the world is over so you can just take whoever you want? God damn it, hold yourself together, kid. Now ain't the time to sink to our baser desires. We've got to keep ourselves civilized. We may be the ones who have to rebuild. What? World War Goddamn 3. The dragon has stepped onto the chessboard. Russo-Sino collaboration. Chemical warfare. Can you guess what that means?
I don't know if I can do it first try.
Do you have any speed items?
I'm scared to like look in my inventory. I just...
It doesn't make the timer stop. So
yeah, but I'm scared.
I'm scared.
Later, loser.
Later, loser.
This is a new song, right?
Yep. This is actually the It Happened song. Yep. Dude, really?
So this part, you gotta escape from the factory before that meter fills, or it's game over. You get caught in the explosion and die. The only way to relieve pressure and to make the meter go down is to destroy these tanks. But it's a balancing act between stopping to destroy them and just running as fast as you can. Both of which are difficult because there's a million cultists throwing fireballs at you. You're scaring me now.
Oh.
Those are all. Those are all. Those are all hard damage, right?
That was
Can we get some
crazy.
claps in chat for that?
Y'all don't know. That's rare that I do that first try like that. That was crazy. Boss time.
There's so much new music. This is all from like the last month, mostly, right?
Oh shoot. Oh no. Come on. Yes. I was so scared that that was gonna go wrong, but it went right. Sometimes you just gotta let Henry fight him. You just watch, like you just cheer. You're like, come on, get him, boy.
Yeah, it's a real Pokemon battle.
Get him. Come on.
Dum, 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 dum.
Rest in peace.
Let me do a little summoning ritual for him. This is called a level dance. We're giving Wilson magical powers. I'm gonna scratch my flesh in honor of him. Alright. Oh no.
You gotta voice this.
Okay. Yeah, you know I'm gonna do it right tonight, sweet thing. Stop it. You know those wings tickle me. I got an idea. What's you and me say we go out for a ride tonight? I got a pretty bitchin' speedster parked under a street lamp just round the corner. Huh? You again? Don't tell me you're here scoping out my new babe. I get it. She's hard to resist, isn't she? Cha. But don't get your hopes up, scrawny. Cause a babe like this would never go for a guy like you. Huh? What? Did you sneeze or something? I know a boy like you wouldn't understand what a man does, but you're kind of interrupting. Who? Oh, I remember her. She's a high school chick I used to think was something. Heh. She's got nothing on my wild love queen. You see her legs? Yeah, they go all the way down from her ass to the floor. I can see myself in all of her eyes, like a freaky love kaleidoscope. She gets me so hot. Ooh, looks like my love queen can't wait any longer. You get a little antsy when you can't have me, don't you, baby? Sorry. Passion is calling. So long, loser. Oh, and don't wait up.
Behold! Perhaps it is Sharita, jewel of my harem, which you desire. Is she not a most seductive creature? And yet, she is wrapped in passion of the most dread and sorcerous kind. She belongs to me in body, mind, and soul.
Body.
But
My body is for the brood. My children, my brood, will eat my body.
behold!
No. No.
Nice.
No. It's not over. Alright, here it is. I pity you. You should welcome the ecstasy of becoming the womb of a superior life form. Since you will not, I must bring it to you myself. Oh no. How did he hit me from there?
Game Genie.
Get him.
This is a real fight. Dude,
Dude, heal, man.
heal.
Oh. I didn't even see. Do I not have any healing? Oh no.
You have tons.
Where?
Sewer shrimp, fermented fish, bottled water.
Oh, I'm gonna use that.
This is like-
I'm gonna use that.
This is the part in Skyrim where you eat like 20 cheese wheels.
Yeah, exactly. Leftover candy, you're bursting to the brim. Chow down, dude. Pazuzu's no match for the power of a good home-cooked meal.
Oh, you're dead now. You're dead. Thank you guys for watching.
Yeah.
That was 3 bosses. Yeah, I hope you guys liked it. Been working on it for a long while, and hope it was something you guys enjoyed. We're gonna be finished hopefully here soon.
Yeah, absolutely. Like I said, early access for backers is coming sooner than you think.
Yeah, sooner than you think.
Alright, well, night guys. I'm gonna go to bed. But thanks for checking it out, and thanks for supporting us. And yeah, we'll be in Discord.